Good morning, and welcome to my thought for the day. And happy Sunday to everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday. But I'm gonna get right into this. I want to talk about our Father in heaven. I want to talk about Him. And I want to talk about the cliches that people, put on Him and this and that. And I read a lot of books and everything. I'm reading right now. I'm reading Conversation with God by a guy named Neil Donald Walsh. And everybody think that this God is uptight God, but He's not. He's not an uptight God. He's not one of those guys. Oh, I'm gonna strike you down if you don't do this, and He's not this kind of God. In reality, we are all gods because God made us in His image, as it said in the Bible. But also, He also gave us different personalities. He did. So with that being said, look at yourself as a god or a goddess, because that's what we all are, because we are all His children. And God He doesn't, put His hand, He got His hands on us, but He has His hands on us when it's necessary. He has His hands on us, but He also gave us the power of free will. He did. And I'm saying that to say that, you had some horrible people in your life and stuff like that, and you didn't know how to get rid of them, or you didn't want to get rid of them. You would hope they would change who they were, and this and that. But in reality, God didn't move them out your way. You did. God just showed you. He showed you what kind of person they were. He showed you everything. He showed you. It was up to you to move that person out the way. It was up to you, not up to Him. It's up to you. He just showed you countless times on how this person is, or how this person going to be, or is this person going to change. It was up to you to move that person away, or get out of that certain situation. It was up to you. So, I just wanted to get that out there. I just wanted to say that, because like I said, we are all gods, and we are all gods and goddesses. Don't forget that, because that's what God created us to be, like Him. But He have given us multiple personalities. We all have multiple personalities. We all do. We're all not the same. But in His eye, we are all His children, and we are all gods like Him. So just remember that, okay? So don't be listening to them fake preachers and all that stuff. And I'm not trying to be a religious buff and all this and that. I'm not into that, but I'm into what I believe in. And you should be also into what you believe in, okay? So with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. As you see, I'm not in my uniform, and I'm about to eat my breakfast. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great Sunday, and maybe I'll do a thought for the day if something pops in my head tomorrow. But I want y'all to have a great Sunday, and I love you, and talk to you later. Peace.